Coming up next, you're going to be playing as Austin Legg on Jeopardy for the Sega Genesis. Austin's opponents are Scott and Logan. It's an all-guys game. Here are the categories for the Jeopardy round. There's one daily double up there hidden under one of them.
Here are the categories.
F in biology, insect trivia, American music, botany, U.S. states, and fruits and veggies. These are good categories. Why don't we start with insect trivia for 100, please? A comedian might find one in his soup. What's a fly?
You are correct.
Insect trivia 200. A police special weapons team, or what you do to a pesky mosquito. What is SWAT? Oops. There we go.
You are correct.
Insect trivia for 300, please. Completes the Ben Franklin phrase, here Scug lies snug. What is as a bug in a rug? Oops.
You are correct.
Insect trivia for 400. This beetle, named for an eastern country, was first spotted in the U.S. in 1916 in New Jersey. What is the Japanese beetle? Oops. There we go.
You are correct.
Insect trivia 500. Balls of naphthalene are protection against them. What are moths?
You are correct.
All right. Why don't we do U.S. states for 100? Of Boomer, Sooner or Later, the one that's not an Oklahoma nickname. What is later?
You are correct.
U.S. states for 200. You can order various collectibles from the Franklin Mint in this state. What is Pennsylvania? Oops. I'm going to put it this way. There we go.
You are correct.
U.S. states for 300. It's the daily double. I'm going to go for 300 on this clue. Actually, we should do 1,200, actually. Here's the clue. The Colorado Desert borders the Colorado River. Not in Colorado, but in these two states. What are California and Arizona? Oops. Oops. There we go.
You are correct.
All right. Kaboom. I got it. Showing off. U.S. States 4. Jekyll Island is one of the sea islands of the coast of South Carolina, Florida, and this state. What is Georgia?
You are correct.
All right, let's do U.S. states for 500. The highest peaks in New England are in this state's White Mountains. What is New Hampshire?
You are correct.
All right. Let's do... F in biology for 100. The substance used to preserve frogs that are dissected in biology class. What is formaldehyde? Formaldehyde. Oops.
You are correct.
All right. F in biology for 200. The fennec is the smallest of these animals. The common red is the best known. What are foxes?
You are correct.
F in biology for 300. The union of two gametes to form a zygote. What is fertilization? Oops. 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 There we go.
You are correct.
F in biology for 400, please. By definition, a substance capable of killing a non-green plant such as mold or mildew. What is fungicide? What is a fungicide?
You are correct.
And F in biology for 500, please. The two leg bones that fit this category. What are femur and fibula? What are the femur and fibula? Oops. Here we go.
You are correct.
All right. Let's try fruits and vegetables for 100, please. This dried fruit is often found in carrot cake. What are raisins?
You are correct.
Fruits and vegetables for 200, please. As stated in most gelatin boxes, this fruit should be cooked before adding to a gelatin mixture. What's a pineapple? Oh. Up. He doesn't know.
Try.
He's in the hole. I'll try it. What is a pineapple? Tried to buzz in as quick as I could, but unfortunately Scott beat him.
You are correct.
Yep, I got the steal. How about fruits and vegetables for 300? Also called the pie plant, its long reddish stalks are edible when cooked. What is rhubarb?
You are correct.
How about fruits and vegetables for 400? Collards, kale, and bok choy are all types of this vegetable. What is cabbage?
You are correct.
And fruits and vegetables for 500. In France, this onion-like vegetable is known as the asparagus of the poor. What are leeks? Oops.
You are correct.
Ha. Let us do American music for 100, please. In some version of this song, the title characters are Frankie and Albert. Who are Frankie and Johnny? Oops.
You are correct.
American music for 200, please. In Colombia, the gem in the ocean, these three colors are mentioned at least 12 times. What are red, white, and blue?
You are correct.
How about American music for 400? Oh, no, 300. Excuse me. My mistake. In 1945, this composer won a Pulitzer Prize for Appalachian Spring. Who is Aaron Copland? Copland. Aaron Copland. Oops. There we go.
You are correct.
American music 4. According to the title of an 1852 song, masses in this. What is cold, cold ground? What is the cold, cold ground? Oops.
You are correct.
Okay, American music for 500. In Yankee Doodle, the men and boys are as thick as this. What is hasty pudding? Oops. Oops. There we go.
You are correct.
Right. Let's try American music. Wait, American music's all done. Let's do botany. Now let's do botany for 100. The flower named for a botanist, Anders Dahl. Oh, it's the dahlia.
You are correct.
So Logan got that one. Slave turned botanist who created new products from peanuts. Who's going to get this one? Logan. Ah! He doesn't know. I'll try it. Who is George Washington Carver?
You are correct.
Okay, how about botany for 300? A Sound of Music song asks this white alpine flower to bless my homeland forever. What is Edelweiss? Edelweiss, excuse me.
You are correct.
Botany for 400. Japanese dwarf name trees who sound like a World War II battle cry. What is bonsai?
You are correct.
Botany for 500. Luther Burbank developed a spineless one so it could become a useful food source. What is a cactus?
You are correct.
Ha! All right. Now we're moving on to.
Double Jeopardy.
That's right. Now there are two daily doubles on this board in these categories. These are the categories for Double Jeopardy. They are
You are the category.
foreign phrases, banned books, classic cinema, 60s trivia, language, and automobiles. Who gets to start this round first? That would be Austin, who I'm playing as. Start with automobiles for 200. Though thought of as an early car, it was built by the Stanley Twins Company until 1924. What is a Stanley steamer?
You are correct.
Okay, automobiles for 200. Yep, he and Clark Gable bought the only two SSJ Duesenbergs sold. Who was Gary Cooper?
You are correct.
Automobiles for 300, please. No, 600. Automobiles 600. In 1908, the Model K of this luxury car was first to use standard parts. What is Cadillac? Oops.
You are correct.
Automobiles 4. In 1932, it was the first company to sell a low-priced car with a V8 engine. What's a Ford? Oops. There we go.
You are correct.
And I'll do automobiles for $1,000. To conserve gas and rubber, this was the speed limit for much of World War II. What is 35 miles per hour?
You are correct.
All right. How about we do banned books for 200? Calling him anti-red rebel, E. Berlin schools banned this rodent's comic books in 1954. Who is Mickey Mouse?
are correct.
Banned books for 4. In 1932, 500 copies of this James Joyce novel were burned by the U.S. Post Office. Who is Ulysses? Or what is Ulysses?
You are correct.
Banned books for 300. 600, excuse me. I'm sorry, I meant 600. My mistake. He won the Nobel Prize for Dr. Zhivago, but was forced to refuse it. Who is Boris Pasternak?
You are correct.
Banned books 300. No, banned books for 800. My mistake. Published in 1900, his sister Carrie was still banned in Vermont in 1985. Who is Theodore Dreiser?
You are correct.
How about banned books for 500? Erskine Caldwell novel banned in St. Paul in 1946. What is Tobacco Road? There we go.
You are correct.
Okay, banned books for a great... Oh, wait, hold on, we finished that one. Foreign phrases for 200. What Italian means when he says non capisco? What is I don't understand? Oops.
You are correct.
Foreign phrases for 200. No, foreign phrases for 400, please. In Japanese, nezumi in Finnish, rota in Kagni, dirty. What's a rat?
You are correct.
Foreign phrases 300. Foreign phrases for 6. What savoir it mean with savoir it means knowledge, with lices it means indifference. What is fair?
You are correct.
Foreign phrases for 800. And it's the daily double. I think I will wager 3,000. No, let's wager 8,000. Swahili for a journey. It's come to mean a hunting trip. What is a safari?
You are correct.
All right. Yes. How about foreign phrases for a grand? Latin 2-word phrase meaning it doesn't follow. What is non sequitur?
You are correct.
All right. Let's do 60s trivia for 200. In 68, Richard Nixon was one of the many who spoke this laugh-in line. Oh, boy. What is socket to me?
You are correct.
All right. 60s trivia for 400. As his army cheered, he was named Associated Press Athlete of the Decade. Who is Arnold Palmer?
You are correct.
60s trivia for 600. This futuristic cartoon show is appropriately the first series broadcast on ABC in color. What is the Jetsons?
You are correct.
60s trivia for 8. Practice given a national plan by the Uniform Time Act of 1966. What is daylight savings time?
You are correct.
All right. Now let's finish up 60s trivia for $1,000. Carol Doda was the first to dance in one of this designer's topless swimsuits. Who is Rudy Gernreich?
You are correct.
Yeah! Phew. Let's try classic cinema for 200. Film in which Brando could have been a contender. What is on the waterfront? Oops.
You are correct.
Cinema for 4. High Society hit name for the sailboat where it was sung. What is true love?
You are correct.
Cinema for 600, please. Sidney Greenstreet was 61 when he appeared in this, his first movie. What is the Maltese Falcon? Oops.
You are correct.
Okay, classic cinema for 800, please. The only silent movie that received the Best Picture Oscar. What is Wings? Oops.
You are correct.
Classic cinema for $1,000. And it's the other Daily Double. Let's do $9,000. Barbara Streisand has memories of this film made with co-star Robert Redford. What is The Way We Were? Oops. Okay, one category left. Why don't we try languages for 200? The Flemish language of Flanders, Belgium, is actually this language. What is Dutch?
You are correct.
200? No, 400, excuse me. Our words alcohol, alfalfa, and algebra have come from this language, which means all means the. What is Arabic?
You are correct.
Languages for 6. Most people on Gibraltar speak these 2 languages. What are English and Spanish? There we go.
You are correct.
Languages for 8. The great poet Rabindranath Tagore wrote in this language, most common in Bangladesh. What is Bengali? Oops. There we go. I meant to put an E, not an F.
You are correct.
Well, if Austin gets the last clue right, he's going to be the only player around for Final Jeopardy. Revived in modern times, it's the only colloquial speech based on a written language. What is Hebrew?
You are correct.
Well, it's just going to be Austin for Final Jeopardy. Scott and Logan, you're out of here. Category for Final Jeopardy is Saints. I'm going to wager $7,000. 2 of the saints with this name were from Thebes, Egypt, Padua, Italy. What is Anthony? That's going to put Austin at $50,000 if he's right.
Know the correct.
Yep, it was Anthony. So Austin wins $50,000 this guest gameplay, and I'll see you for the next one coming up. Stay with us, home viewers.